You just clicked on to know, what is the riddle? What is it that all these have in common? Muppets Take Manhattan. What about Bob? Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. And Fungus, Randall's henchman from Monsters, Inc. You're going to get that answer right after our intro song. Hit it. Hello, and welcome to this part of the pond, where it's the Bullfrog and the one, the only, Newt.
Face reveal at 100,000 subscribers.
We want the subscribers, and you want to see that face. It's a face.
You know, I do edit all these videos.
Oh, yeah. It's a good face. It's a nice face.
That's better.
I can get away with something. He's my cousin.
Just a little.
All right. Oh, speaking of which, please like, share, and subscribe. And what is the mystery? What is the answer to the riddle? I'll tell you all. The answer is Yoda. The answer is Miss Piggy. The answer is Frank Oz. He is the heart of all those projects. What people don't talk about is Frank Oz as a director. We talk about Frank Capra. We talk about Alfred Hitchcock. We talk about Christopher Nolan, Guillermo del Toro, Steven Spielberg, all of these big director names. But not Frank Oz. He's Miss Piggy. He's Yoda. What else has he done? You'll be surprised. His first movie was co-directing with his best friend, Jim Henson, in the cult classic Dark Crystal, that Netflix took and made a prequel series to called Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance. Oh, okay, what else has he done? Bullfrog? Oh, he did Muppets Take Manhattan. Okay, Bullfrog. Nah, Muppets, that's what these two are. Oh, really? Again. What about Bob? Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. The Score. Oh, what else can we do? Oh, yes. He's also done Bowfinger. He's also have done an episode off of Leverage. He also has done the 1990s classic Indian in the Cupboard. He's done the gay comedy In and Out. He also has done the dark comedy Death at a Funeral. And these are just few of many others. Did you not notice that certain range of that? Some kid movies, some adult movies, some action, some comedy. Who do you know who has that, who can do that under their belt? Who has that range and that diversity, and also has done all these side projects? But he's not an executive producer. He's not a screenwriter. All the other directors are. He was the executive producer in Behind the Muppets. But he's part of it's still Muppets. Yeah, you know what? It's still Muppets. You're right. It's not that they have left a cultural impact on America or the world, or has helped children grow up to learn how to count their numbers and letters, and also make iconic figures that just stand the test of time no matter what, even though their names are Big Bird, Elmo, Grover. Oh, dang it, Oscar. Why do I always stumble on Oscar? He's my personal favorite. But Oscar and all the many others, Bert and Ernie. Yeah, it's like those guys are not important. It's not like they haven't done anything. It's not like it's a good idea to have those guys see them behind the scenes. Directors still deserve to have their names. We see that a lot with King Capra. We see it a lot with Alfred Hitchcock. And some show directors, the guys who did Twilight Zone, he's a big name. And yet he didn't write most of his stuff. And yet we still call him a good director. So again, Frank Oz, give his collection the chance. And it's a very fun collection. And you may notice something very interesting. He and Steve Martin have done a lot together. I think, 4 movie projects they worked as director and actor. I already mentioned it, but I like to mention it again because it's just so fun to talk about. They've done together, the last one they've done is Bowfinger. and then House Sitter, and then Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, and then I love this musical. This movie deserves a whole lot more louder cred. Little Shop of Horror. And you have Steve Martin playing the sadistic dentist. And if you want to get technical, the two have worked together not as director and actor, but actor and actor. From the first Muppet movie, both of them were on the same screen with Miss Piggy and Kermit on the date with Steve Martin as their waiter. And also in The Muppet Show, where Steve Martin was their guest host. And he was interacting with the Muppets, he was interacting with Frank Oz, and that's the one episode where they didn't use studio audience sound. That was the episode where the laughter was actually the studio's people behind the scenes. It was them laughing. They just recorded their own laughs and let Steve Martin have that. So these two have a really good relationship together. And some of their movies together are pretty funny. Though I have yet to see Bowfinger. A lot of these movies that he has done actually have a lot of big names other than Steve Martin. I mean, Bowfinger has Eddie Murphy. He also directed Robert De Niro in his heyday, along with Edward Norton in his heyday. Well, he still is in his heyday. It's just that no one doesn't want to try, which is stupid. He's a good actor. Also, Angela Bassett. Wow. All those guys in one movie. The score. But let's try In and Out. Let's see who he directed in this movie. And this is the gay comedy. Kevin Kline, Joan Cusack, Tom Selleck, Matt Dillon, Debbie Reynolds, Bob Newhart. He's worked with all those actors. Some of them were already big and some of them weren't as big. So, Frank Oz, this is the dark horse that Hollywood is kind of ignored. But here in the pond, this is not a dark horse to us. This is lost gold. And the man deserves a great shout out. Yes, love him as Miss Piggy. Adore him as Yoda. For there's only been one Yoda. And everything you see, everything that is the voice of Yoda has been Frank Oz. Anywhere. Think about that. And also think of what you're missing in the realms of him as a director. We love him as an actor, but try him out as a director. This is truly lost gold. And until next year, with our next January's Lost Gold, we're going to go back to reviews on movies and books, and also start on getting you a beginning on our big year projects. Game of Thrones is way down the line. I need to do a whole lot of research. People, it's a lot of research. But we'll get you into our villains rank system on who's Disney's best. We're gonna go there. Well, until then, it's the Bullfrog and the Newt signing out.
¿Cómo te llamas? Yo me llamo María. Bienvenida al cole.
Talk about lost gold.